Hello there and welcome to this society event. We got a par 4 in front of us as we begin. Let us grip and rip our first drive down the middle and we'll take it from there. Okay, and we're off. Have a good one. Nice. Second shot here on the first. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. This putt's good so far. And what better way to start your round than starting it under par? I'm liking what you're throwing down here early on. Now we got a par 3 on this second hole. Let's knock it close. Left, heading left. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. And nice putt. Let's move on. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. Okay, third shot. I think we're going left here. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. Well, the putt appears to be on line. There's your par. And you're 1 under for the day. And the fourth hole, we have a par 3. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. Here we go. Birdie putt. Ooh, that's too bad. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. Par 5 for the fifth hole. Good shot. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead as well. Good one. This one's 7 feet away. Oh, right by. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. And there we go. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. Sixth hole coming up. Woo! Look at that thing go. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Really well judged approach there. This putt's about 6 feet. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. And the 7th hole is a par 3. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. Approach shot worked out just fine. This putt's around 18 feet away. Swinging this one way out to the right. And here we go. This one for par. And now we have the par 4/8. That's a safe shot. And from 22 feet out. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, this one for par. And that'll drop. And after that one, you're 3 under. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Oh man, you really got a hold of that. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. All right, we need this to go. This to save par. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. And after that one, your score will go up to 2 under par. Okay, teeing up now on the 10th hole. I like that. All right, second shot on the 10th. Nice shot into this green. Good work. Okay, here's your birdie look. That'll work. Tapping in for par. Okay, checking in here. 2 under par for the day. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. Come on, ball, bite! Well, I thought that was going to be long, but guess what? You're on the green. Looking good so far. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 12th. Nice, pure swing. Great stuff. We've got about 215 to go from here. This could take you to 5 under. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. 4 feet to go. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. Here comes the 13th hole. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Oh, almost perfection there with the chipper. All right, this next putt for the par. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. Okay, yeah, this one's flying out of the rough here. Okay, that one is on, and you've left yourself a very long putt. Starting this way outside to the right. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. This putt's about 4 feet. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. And this one is number 15. This one's a par 3. That's going to work just fine on the approach. It's shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. Well done. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. You'll be all right there. And this putt's around 16 feet out. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Okay, that'll do. And right now you are at 5 under. Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Nice. And here we go, potential birdie. And after that one, you're at 6 under. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, you held on to the fairway there. That's great. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. Oh, just missed that birdie. Just a little tap needed here. And with that, we've brought this round to an end. And as we finish up for the day, that's going to be 6 under par. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon. there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. Final round of action just about to kick off. Hopefully your nerves are in check. Looking forward to this. All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. Nicely done. And second shot here on the first. And we're going right of the pin. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. Almost. This one's 8 feet away. Starting the day at even par here. Good to see. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Just a pure swing. And are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole though, I still can't see it. I'm just gonna have to hope we get this close. Setting up for the par putt here. Oh, almost. Alrighty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And after that hole, you've gone up to 5 under. And I don't know how we're gonna catch this leader so far ahead, and in the final round of this one, gonna have to dig down deep, I think. I approve. Second shot on the third. That swing was a little bit off. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. And this one might be a bit long. And from 37 feet out. I think this goes downhill to the right. Oh no, it's right by the hole. Okay, here's a par putt. And you're 1 over at the moment. And teeing this one up on the 4th. The approach heading right. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Okay, there you go. All right, 8 feet to the cup. Oh, too bad. All right, for the bogey. All right, 2 over par at the moment. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Yeah, I think we will hit the fairway here. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? Good job. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. Oh! And for your par. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. 4 under par is your score at the moment. All right, nice clean swing here on the 6th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Well, looking good off the tee. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Well, that'll work for you. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. A bit too much power into that putt. Okay, let's move on. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. Now let's see how you do with the par 3 7th hole. And that approach was a bit wayward. Here's a 17-foot putt. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh, that's too bad. Gonna have to settle for the bogey, I guess. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. That'll work. All right, second shot on the 8th. You could go to 4 under if this goes down. This one's going hard to the right. And here's an 8-footer for us. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. That was a good one. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. Coming in hot. All right, this one's for bogey. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. All right, 10th hole now coming at you. I'm having that. Well, you can't hit them all. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Oh, you almost hold that out. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. This one's going up the hill and to the left. All right, got most of the way there. Oh, just a tap in here. And as that putt drops, that's a 2nd bogey in a row. Let's turn things around. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Maybe a little too strong on this. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Oh, just missed that chip. And this one's 7 feet away. And you're currently 5 over for the day. Okay, here's the 12th hole. It's a par 5. This looks like it'll be in the fairway. And we got around 220 to go from here. Might come up short here. Sink this, you can move down to 3 under. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. All right, that'll work from that distance. All right, now let's rip out the scorecard, see what that's saying. Okay, par 3, 13th hole, knock it close. Heading left. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. All right, you're starting this way out to the left. This one's just a 3-foot putt. That'll bring your score up to 1 under par. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Okay, and from the sand. Okay, this is extreme putting. Hopefully you get this to go. Hopefully you get this close. I would accept just getting close on this one. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. And drop this one in for your par. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And let's shake out the cobwebs. That's your second bogey in a row, but we'll perk up maybe on the next hole. And on to the 15th hole, par 3 coming up. This one might be a bit long. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, heading into the final stretch here, and we're at 1 over par. Good luck here on the 16th. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. All right, and you have left yourself an extremely long putt. Best of luck. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. And you are 6 over par at the moment. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Nothing wrong with that. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Well, you're on the green. You just have a lot of work to do to get to that cup, though. Ooh, that was close. And for the par. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And you're at even par. And this is a short par 4 we're teeing off on now. Might be able to make a move. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. And you've got this for a final score of 73 on the day. All right, we're getting there. Well done. 6 feet to go here. And finishing in style, dropping that final putt in there for birdie. And at the end of this one, it'll be 1 under for you. Well done. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time. Hello there. Welcome to this society event. This is a championship, and my name is John. Looks like we are starting with a par 5 first hole. Okay, let's send this little biscuit on its way, and we'll take it from there. Break a leg out there. Hopefully you have a good round. That's not going to be good. Okay, second shot here on the first. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. Okay, here's your fourth. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? All right, starting this one way outside the left of the hole. And now this from 4 feet. And hopefully this isn't foreshadowing our near future. We're starting the round off above par, but we can drop some strokes as we get through this round. Now, keep an eye on that wind out there. It's picking up. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. Oh, man. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And with that, we go to the leaderboard. Let's see what's happening. And right now, you're just 2 strokes above par. Okay, we got a par 4 here on the third hole. Whoops. And second shot here on the third. And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. And you are currently 2 over. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Beautiful. Hit that green, no problems. And you've got this much left to save par on this one. And 2 strokes above par currently. All right, we got a par 5 ahead of us here on the 5th. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. Okay, and that one's just barely in the first cut. Unlucky. And you might not have enough club from the rough. Oh, almost got that chip to go. His putt's going. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. 4 over par for the day. Now for the par 4 6th. Setting this one up 145 yards away. I'm okay with that. Now this from 13 feet. All right, you've got this one out to the left. And here we go. Par putt coming up. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round. Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Little play. This one's about 120 yards out. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. And the 8th hole laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, and count it. Count it with one finger because that is an ace. And let's roll some videotape on that one. That was interesting. And that's 4 over for you. Now we have the par 4 9th ahead of us. All right, hitting into an elevated green. This one might be coming up short out of the sand. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Oh, this one's looking okay. All right, here's the tap. And 6 over par on the round. And the back nine begins with a par 4. Sweet. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Oh no, heading to the beach. This one's your third. Way to chip that one close. Well done. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. Okay, that's 7 over for the day. Hole number 11 coming up. All right, let's move on. Let's get out of mulch town and into short grass town. How's that sound? Yep, that's going to do. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Well, good news. You got out of the bunker. Bad news, really long putt coming up. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. Okay, next hole coming up. And sitting at 9 over for the day. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. This shot's about 80 yards out. Might be going a bit long here. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. This one's looking decent. Oh, and the putt won't go. And just inches to the hole. Okay, sitting at 10 over for the day. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. Yes, that's a good swing. You had that one dialed in, didn't you? Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. And now for the par 5, 14th hole. Nice swing. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. That was good. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. And it looks like we're hitting into a bit of an upslope on this green, so really don't want to leave this short. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. And this one's going to go down the hill and right to left, I believe. A little bit too firm on that one. That was amazing. All right, let's have another look at that. Okay, 10 over for your round. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. That's safe. 16 feet to the cup. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, that was almost in. On this hole, we've got this left for par. And you're sitting at 10 over today. And on to number 16. We have a par 4 on this one. What happened there? This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. And this is a monster putt coming up, but got out of that sand, right? So, you know, every cloud. How on earth did you judge that? I did not think that was going to drop. That was amazing. Teeing up now on number 17. Really nice swing. Oh, robbed there. Okay, we're moving to the next. All right, over to 18 now. This one's a par 4. Setting up here in the first cut of rough. Bunker bound. Okay, let's get up and on our way from this bunker. Okay, we're on the surface. Grab that putter. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. And as this one comes to an end, 12 over for you. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hello there and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. We have a par 5 first hole. Let's do this. It is time to drop this in the fairway. All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. Second shot here on the first. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Well, that was never going to be good. Oh, I think this could be good. This one's a 7-footer. Oh, come on, be nice. Here we go. Par putt coming up. And you're at even par currently. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. Nicely played. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. Setting up here with a very long putt. This one's starting out to the right. Let's see if it'll turn. All right, let's go. This one for the par. This one's a par 4 here on the third. There we go. Nice contact on that one. All right. This is a bad lie. I'm just going to say it. We're deep in the rough. All right. Let's hope this stays in the fairway. Oh, that chip was robbed from you. There you go. And now we're teeing up on the fourth. This is looking like it might be trouble. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. And this putt's about 18 feet away. Oh man, that par just slipped right away. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Tee shot's looking fairway bound. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. This is what our third shot's looking like. And 5 strokes back at this point. Oh man, good chip. Okay, let's drop this in and save putt. Okay, moving on. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next. Beauty of a swing there. And setting up around 215 yards out. 5 strokes from the lead. This one's going left. This putt's around 13 feet out. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. And that will go down. Well done. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. Unlucky. Might not be enough from the rough. Way to strike that ball out of that sand trap. Not much left to do here. Bit long on that one. And this one will be for double bogey. We got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Here's our second shot on the 8th. 14 feet to the cup from here. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. Okay, now let's have a check-in on our scorecard. 5 over par currently. And now the 9th, it's a par 4. That was a good one. Setting up from 145 yards away. This one's looking good. Well, look at you. Look at you go. And that putt will drop. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. That's looking nice off the tee. This looks like about 120 yards to the pin. Well, missed the green there on that one. And for the save. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Oop, I think we're going in the rough here. Five feet left to go. And you're currently 6 over par. And the 12th hole is a par 4. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Nicely done, had the right club there. And for the par, I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left. All right, a par 3 here on the 13th. And you can't leave this one short. That bunker will be in play. Beautiful swing. All right, this one's around 15 feet. Starting this way out to the right. Let's see it turn. And hopefully we can make this for bogey. And that will do. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Yeah, that'll play. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. This one's from around 9 feet. And that's 7 over par currently. All right, here's the par 3 15th hole. Well, that bunker's staring at us. Hopefully we don't leave it short in there. Okay, on the green safely. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. Starting this way out to the right. Let's watch it. And 7 over at the moment. And next is number 16. This one's a par 4. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. Okay, here's our third shot. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Oh, the chip goes right by there. All right, my only advice is to just sink this for quad and immediately forget about this one. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Well done. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Okay, let's take a look at the big picture. Let's check the leaderboard. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole. Yikes. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. This one to safe par. And it will be a plus 12 on the scorecard for you at the end of this one. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time.